Well, hello again, ladies and gentlemen, and we are back with episode 3 of Witch Hunter Robin. So we have a very dramatic opening scene in some sort of tunnel. There's a guy running away from another guy. Many such cases, one guy runs away, there's a guy pursuing. We don't know who he is. Maybe he's a good person, maybe he's good people, but, in this case, it seems like he might be some kind of demon. Oh, there's a black smoke enveloping him. It seems like some sort of insect thing. Oh, well, that's no good. Insects are no good. I mean, they do serve a necessary role in the food chain and in nature to process decaying matter. I mean, they do that, but in the artificial human environment, they're kind of a nuisance. I'm not gonna lie. I got lots of moth lights outside of Trump Tower. You look at Trump Tower, there's about 15 or 16 moth lights outside. Anyway, Robin is looking very nubile, of course, with her ancient cell phone that's supposed to look futuristic for the time. And this inexplicably gothic fucking apartment she's in with the, steel-caged, brownish, rusty lights. I fucking love the aesthetic of this series, man. And yes, we are going to watch the intro. I wasn't kidding. Light those cum candles, Robin. You can do it. Make those heads burn. Make those candle heads burn. Make those dickheads burn. Ooh, wait a minute. Maybe not. You don't want your candle heads that you've lit to be burning too hot. Might mean you've given them a disease. Again, it's not like she's obsessed with Amon. It's not like that's what this intro's implying. The thing about this series, and I know I sound like I'm coping or making excuses, but I'm going to say it anyway. It comes across a lot like your average anime, where, if there's a female protagonist, she's obsessed with some guy. The thing about this series is Robin is just as distanced and cold as Amon is. And they do fuck, I think, in this series. It's never directly shown, for obvious reasons. It's never even directly implied. But I do think they're in a relationship. But they're both such psychopaths that they're, like, obsessed with their work to the point where they almost don't even acknowledge the relationship. But that's a discussion for later episodes. Robin, don't touch that concrete wall. How is that messing up the crime scene? That's some fucking Sunrise dialogue. We have to have him say something to fill time in the scene. Old-looking corpse. It's almost like he was drained of energy or youth. She's an investigator. How is she not allowed to touch shit? That's a fucking huge flaw. Like, why did you bring her along if she's not allowed to do anything? What, is she supposed to just observe? What the fuck is that shit? She just found a clue you all missed. Good thing you brought her along. What the fuck is wrong with this? Guys, I want to say at this organization, they're in need of a administrative review. Balding Hitler guy needs to do a full review of the organization. Oh man, he's hacking the mainframe. He's posting on every board on 4chan all at once. He's like, it's fine, I have a VPN. Haha. He's like, your comment about the reason I'm here made me want to stop hacking. Basically, this guy committed a crime after which he was beholden to this organization, lest they reveal his crimes. So he's picked this prison over regular prison, basically, because it's a cushier prison. That's not revealed till later on in the series, but it's worth mentioning it now. So all the victims were descendants of witches, not necessarily witches themselves. Witches or descendants, okay. Exposition. His name was Mr. Exposition. He was born to his father, Exposition Sr., and the role he plays in this show is that he's exposition. Thank you, Amon, for moving the plot along. So basically there's this heritage of weird killings that they're investigating. Man, I really want this series to be remade in some way. It'd be so much better if you handed it off to somebody who had half a brain and a bit of talent with narrative. She's basically dead, but we're keeping her alive because her family is selfish and wants to watch her rot. Did you have to push her head down? What a fucking bitch. Yeah, you made her vampire, you moron. If he doesn't age, that should be a big clue to you. You're only realizing this now on your deathbed? You're an idiot. Yeah, but Robin has some experience with that. That comes into play later. Not aging, being old, but looking young. Doo-da-ba-doo-da-ba. This fucking music is so out of place. Ooh, uncovering the fly from the vampire killing. Like, the music is fucking so inappropriate. They're like, well, this is a 4-kid Sunrise production, so we have to keep it upbeat. Fuck you. That's probably not the case. That's probably the original music, but even so, it sucks. Perhaps he's been imbibing adrenochrome. That's the same shot of Amon. My god, the budgetary fucking saving money by reusing shots. That shit is so obvious, man. Ooh, Scarab tattoo. Okay, we've seen that. We saw that in the opening scene. This chick's smart, man. She's kind of a bitch, but she's smart. this guy's trying to hack into the database so he can find more victims. Interesting. Archangel Michael, make sure your book that you write for the Bible is actually good. Unlike Paul's, his book was shit. Because Paul's a weak-sounding name, Michael is just so much of a... I don't know, the fricative of the K. Like, it's just a better-sounding name at the end of the day. Oh, looking through the window at the exact point where there's a cross. Very epic. I brought you some Dunkin' Donuts. I'd like break out crying and ask her to marry me at that point. You brought this guy donuts unbidden? Man. God damn. It rolled poop into the shape of our poop earth. Again, you know, there's a superficial interpretation of this scene where they're teasing that these two are going to get together. The reality of it is Robin's just trying to get to know the people she's working with. Ooh, your personal interrogation type shit has been interrupted. So he's letting him in just to catch him. Ooh. Again, very X-Files, very cool. This series is so heavy on exposition, man. I'm not even going to try to criticize it. There's no point. It is what it is. It's an early 2000s dub of an early 2000s Japanese anime. And I don't know if this is adapted from a manga. Usually that's the case. I would love to read the original manga of this, if there is one. Because, man, some good ideas floating around in this lore, this narrative. I like it. Your ponytail can't escape our Fallout security lights. This guy's the Joker, what the fuck? It's like, I'll summon my insectoids to fuck with you. Woo! It's a lot of black flies, holy shit. Hey, Amon shoots the water pipes, good man. Wash them shits out. Enema them out, that's the way to do it. Even if it's a cum enema, at least it's an enema of sorts. Ooh. Or, you know, you have a firebender at your disposal. Yeah, good job almost blowing yourself up, you fucking idiot. It's almost like she's 15. I'll just blow everything up. Very 15-year-old brained strategy there. And the guy fucking gets away. Amon's like, you fucking idiot. What is your solution? Just burn everything? Robin gives her the cold shoulder. It's the best way to respond to a fucking cunt. You're not one to be attracted to 15-year-olds. He's like, yes, but this is a Japanese anime, so of course that's going to become a plot point at some point. It's unavoidable. Guys, they just mentioned square one, and they were in front of a background of squares. Could there be a connection? Now she's at the nice gay coffee bar. Man, I would love to work here. This bar is fucking fat. Look at the cool like glasswork design. They get a lot of business. Oh man, he's giving her miso soup. Little bit of soy is okay. Miso soup is my preferred way to imbibe soy, man. Miso soup, that's some good shit. It's got the bacteria that your gut needs. It's got a little bit of xenoestrogens, sure, but, you know, the monster you drank before you worked out had the same amount of xenoestrogens in it from the lining of the can. At least the miso soup is gonna enrich your gut biome and give you some nutrients, some salt. It's good stuff. And oh dear, the grandma has passed away. But there's a secret message on the back of the photo. Ooh. Gasp. It's almost like you could scan a photo and tell where it was taken. What a revelation. Nowadays it'd be like, an AI drone has already given us all the info we need. There's no tension or mystery in the plot. Yeah, man, chug that scotch. Ooh! That's what happens when you buy scotch glasses made in China. They break when you drop them. Ooh, he's rapidly aging from drinking. Ooh, shouldn't have done that. It's like, I'm running out of adrenochrome. I gotta contact Biden right away. It's almost like he climbed out the window. Ooh, he's got the Kawasaki. Ooh, but the bugs are gonna fuck with your vision a lot more than lot more than they typically do. He's been on Ozempic. My God, he's lost too much weight. He's got the fucking hand from the from fucking Inuyasha. The monk hand that like sucks up shit. Whoa, he's soy facing, watch out. He's gonna start complaining about some sort of video game or Star Wars related thing. It's an ominous face. The face of complaint. Robin's like, fuck this shit, I'm gonna burn these insects. That's why she's the best waifu material. Woman who burns insects. Whew. What more could you ask for? She even burns this guy. There he goes. Yep, he's a fucking old... It's Joe Biden. It's Joe himself. Now he's looking up at the cross-shaped window again. Very symbolic. We reused this shot from earlier to save money on animation. I brought you some more Timbits and some more coffee. We'll reuse as many shots as we can. That shot of you eating, also reused. I was elite Haxor. I stole people's Neopets accounts. I had many transmogrification potions. Yeah, you flew too close to the sun. Many such cases. Hackers, you know, they do that. It's like reality, it's like life. I got into a system and I couldn't get out of it. I couldn't get out of Plato's cave. Now you're working for a guy in the cave. Maybe it would have been better to be dead. At least then you'd be free. God, these old phones, they date this shit so much. It's like, what is this strange device with a cord? It kind of looks like a cell phone, but it's not. I'm trying to imagine like a Zoomer trying to watch this. It's like someone trying to read the Rosetta Stone with no language training. It's insane. Anyway, guys, some sand fell out of the corpse, but we'll leave that little plot thread for later. Thank you for watching this commentary, if you actually watched it. Hope you enjoyed it. If you are curious about the series, I do encourage you to just go ahead and watch the whole thing. It's really good. It gets better and better, despite its adherence to the tropes and limitations of its time. It's very good. So anyway, hope you're doing well. Take your vitamin D. Drink your water, filtered. And, as always, guys, peace out.